Everyone needs to know how to make this Poblano con queso taco. Why? Well, it takes less than 10 minutes, it's vegetarian as is, but is also fantastic with steak or chicken added to the melty goodness. For a standard plate of 3 tacos from 1 poblano pepper and 75 grams of Monterey Jack, it clocks in at 407 calories and 22 grams of protein. Quite simply, you just need to make these. On a scale of effort to satisfaction, these are all the way in the top left. Hey everyone, I'm Ethan, a home cooking nerd who likes to find better ways to cook and share them with all of you. So I've covered this taco in a video I did almost a year ago now from Mexico City. It was my favorite taco that I learned how to make there, but I kind of wanted to do this refresh, quick hitter video because every time I come back and make this again, I'm just like, damn, this is so easy, it's so good, it's a taco that should be in everyone's rotation. So we're gonna cover the basic equation on how to make it at home with a ton of different variations. And I'll also show you how to add meat to it if you want to, because that's something I didn't show in the earlier video, but is commonly done with the offerings at the taqueria that I got it from. So with that, let's dive into the video. So this taco is quite literally cut open a poblano pepper, insert cheese, add a bunch of heat, chop it up, then pan fry and fill a tortilla. But you have a lot of options within these basic components, starting with the pepper. So like I said, the poblano is the most common, but you could use an Anaheim pepper as a fairly direct substitute, or a bell pepper if you absolutely do not like any spice, or a jalapeno if you want extra spice. Next is the cheese. So in Mexico City, this taco used Mexican manchego, which is a perfect melting cheese, but the best direct substitute that I've found is Monterey Jack. However, if you do look for manchego, make sure it is the Mexican version, as it is quite different from the manchego from Spain that is typically made with sheep's milk and is typically dry aged. For example, if you compare the Spanish manchego to this Monterey Jack, you can see that it has a much higher fat content that splits as it melts, which is not what we want. Now, I've also seen this taco made with Oaxaca cheese, and the best direct substitute for that would be mozzarella, but really any neutral tasting melting cheese is going to work great. Next is the heat source, which is a high heat for charring and then a medium-low one for finishing it. For the first heat source, you want a way that will blacken the skin for that extra charred flavor. Now at home, I use my gas grill to blacken them, but you could place them right on the coals like they do in Mexico City, or put them on a pan and broil them, or just do a simple cast iron over high heat. Now, I don't remove the charred skin as I really like the flavor, and that's how they were served to me in Mexico, but for those worried, blackened vegetables don't have the same HCA carcinogen compounds that can be on burnt meat, though if there are some other amounts of other compounds, I'll accept the health risk, because no matter what this Men's Health article says, I do think less char equals less flavor. That being said, if you do want to remove the skin, just roast the whole poblano pepper as normal over the flame and get it nice and blackened. Once you have it toasted, toss it in a covered bowl or a container for 15 minutes, and then that skin should come right off. So after blackening with the first heat source, the pepper is chopped up with the cheese and then added to a pan or griddle. Now you can do low heat, but I definitely like doing a medium heat so I can get some crispy brown cheesy bits. Finally, all you have to do is portion out the filling on the grill, throw a warm corn tortilla over top, and then once it's on your plate, you can hit them with some hot sauce, pickled onions, or a little fresh salsa, and you have a delicious taco. Now if you do want to add some meat, I just get that going during the blackening of the pepper. So here I have a bit of USDA choice stew meat that was just on sale at the grocery store. So I sliced that up into strips and added it to a bowl. Next I made a little marinade of mayo, lime zest, lime juice, chili powder, garlic powder, and some cumin, and a little sprinkle of salt. Once everything's mixed, you're just going to pop that onto a hot griddle to get it browned up nicely. Once that's done, I add my chopped up roasted poblano with the cheese and just stir everything together until it's nice and melty and that Maillard reaction goodness arrives. Then same as before, you just load those tacos up and away we go. These things are so damn good, you just gotta make them. So if any of you guys make a poblano con queso taco in any variation, send me a picture on Instagram. I love seeing when you guys are actually making this stuff. But I now have a lot of tacos to make. These are like perfectly crispy on the exterior. I will catch you in the next one. Peace.